What's going on, Detroit done through and through? Welcome back. Steve here with another great episode. Another one with some film clips, some talk, some dialogue. I love the dialogue you guys gave me on the Myles Garrett video. That's much appreciated. I felt like we had some constructive conversations. Keep it respectful, man. I truly appreciate people sharing their thoughts, their opinions on who we should look at. And I'm not done looking at some other trade targets. Okay. I do believe that we have to make a move. How big of a splash? The biggest splash for me would be Myles Garrett or Max Crosby. I am going to explore some other options. All right. So I'm not trying to turn this into a trade channel. I'm not panicking. I thought that watching the Cowboys game the other day, there was more positives than negative, but the negative is obviously something that's going to impact us for the rest of the season with Aiden Hutchinson. But like I said, there's so many positive things to take out of this game. So many questions answered. I'm very, very confident with where the Detroit Lions are. I'm very confident that we are still one of the maybe three best teams in the NFL. I still truly believe that, even after everything that happened on Sunday afternoon. I still believe we're Super Bowl favorites. I still believe that we can compete with anyone in this league. I still believe we have one of the best rosters, even though we're down a man, even though we're down our guy, Aiden Hutchinson. On paper, we match up well against a lot of other teams. I think the only teams that are really playing really, really solid football right now are the Minnesota Vikings, who we're going to see this week. We're going to dive into that here soon. Dare I say that the Chiefs and maybe the Ravens, like I think that that's a four-headed race right now. I definitely think that the Lions are a top four team. Nothing's changed for me, guys. Aiden Hutchinson's hurt, but I'm telling you right now, when I'm looking at this defense, I went back and I rewatched the whole game after Hutch got hurt, and this defense responded. That's exactly what I expected them to do. Like, they stood up for their guy and they went out and got that win. They stood on business and said, hey, we're only giving up field goals. No Dallas Cowboy is getting in this end zone today. It's just not going to happen. This injury kind of reminded me of, if you're a Michigan Wolverines fan, if you're not, it's okay. I'm just going to paint a picture for you and draw up a scenario. When Zach Zinner got hurt last year, the offensive lineman for the University of Michigan broke his leg, similar injury to what Hutch has. Team rallied around him. What'd they do? They went and won a national championship without one of their best offensive linemen. All right. Why did they do it and how did they do it? Because they were well coached. They had a lot of depth. They had a lot of talent. Same thing I see with the Detroit Lions roster, guys. I think we're going to continue to go on a run here. I think we're going to win this thing out. I still think that the party ends in New Orleans with the Detroit Lions getting a Lombardi Super Bowl. And paint this picture for you too. Hutch's return, Thursday night, 2025. During banner night, during ring ceremony, Aiden Hutchinson comes out of the tunnel with all the fog, all the songs, all the people standing and cheering and clapping, primetime TV. Picture it. That's where this is headed. Okay. I have nothing but confidence. But like I said, I'm going to talk about some future trades later on, but that's not what this episode's about today. What I'm talking about today is one of the best secondaries in the NFL. Okay. Our safety duo of Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch is elite. And I don't throw that word around casually. When I think of elite, I think of best of the best. Find me two safeties in the NFL that are on the same team that are doing what Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph are doing right now. Let me just throw some stats at you. Kirby Joseph has 4 interceptions. That is second in the league. Brian Branch with 3 interceptions. That is tied for third in the league. And Brian Branch has 9 passes defended, while Kirby Joseph is chipping in another 5. Like, these guys are sticky. They're not just sticky, they're forcing turnovers, okay? Allowing Kirby Joseph to play center field and Brian Branch just running around like a man possessed. All right, he's like just a little devil dog out there. Just you can't account for this guy. And I'm going to bring in a clip real fast. This was my favorite play from the game against the Cowboys, and this was early in the game where it was still we don't really know exactly how this game is going to go. Still very early. Let me bring it in. As you can see, 7-3 toward the end of the first quarter. You guys know what the play is going to, you guys know the result of this play, but I'm just going to break it down a little bit. If you look, Brian Branch is the one on the top of the screen for the Detroit Lions in the end zone with his feet on the goal line. What he's going to do here is just pure athleticism. Let me let it play for a second. I'm gonna pause it right here. Let me go back just a smidge. So Brian Branch is probably responsible for I think this is Turpin is his name out in the flat here, and he's going to save a touchdown. Okay, CD Lamb number 88 right there. If you can see him on the screen, he's running a corner route. He's going for a right to where the Dallas the star is on that helmet. That's where he wants to catch this ball. Brian Branch is kind of stuck in a position where he can make a play on either receiver here. He can either come up and blow up this guy in the flat and stop him short of a first down and create a 4th and short situation. Even Dallas either has to go for it, kick a field goal. They have options, but they're difficult options. Or he can do exactly what he does here. Watch Dak. He can sit there, study, watch Dak's eyes, and make a phenomenal athletic play. Just going to turn his hips. Boom. Look at that. That's an easy touchdown. As you can see, CD Lamb's not even attacking the ball. He's not even trying to bail his quarterback out. But that's okay. Brian Branch is out here to make plays, not help the other team. This was my favorite play from this game, and he's just going to make it's just a phenomenal. And I don't want to call it an option, but he had 2 different plays that he could have made, and there was just it was a lose-lose situation for Dallas. Let's watch it one more time. It's just it's beautiful. Just watch it in full speed. Boom. Turn my hips, my ball. Thank you. Thank you. It's just too easy. And then he had a play later in the game where he had another interception on Dak and and Brian. It probably should have been a pick six, man. We're not going to dog you for having a little hiccup there with the speed burst button, but probably should have been your second career pick six. Your first one was against Patrick Mahomes, so that one's never going to be probably beaten in my book. But what I'm talking about is with the loss of Aiden Hutchinson, we still have 2 of the best safeties in the NFL. Carlton Davis is playing good football. He's not playing elite. He's not playing shut down, but he's playing damn good football. Terrion Arnold's getting picked on and still making plays. He had the fumble recovery where Branch knocked the ball out of his hands, scooped it up. He was in the right place at the right time. And even when Terrion Arnold is getting flagged, that's okay. That I'm not mad. It's angering in real time, but once you sit back and think about how Terrion Arnold is being expected to go out there on an island and play man coverage against some of these NFL receivers, he's going to learn, I can't keep using my hands. He does get a little handsy. It's going to come with some learning curves. All right. It's going to be a tough one to take for a little bit. Once he really settles into this game, and we talk about how the game slows down for players. Once this game slows down for Terrion Arnold and you got him on the island, Carlton Davis on an island, and these 2 safeties roaming in the deep spots, good luck. Okay. And I understand if we have a pass rush, it creates even more chaos. It forces some bad throws. We're going to figure that out. I have nothing but trust and faith in Aaron Glenn. Again, guys, I want you to do a little homework for me this afternoon. I want you to just sit back after you watch this video and leave some comments. I want you to go watch the game from Sunday against the Cowboys after Aiden Hutchinson got hurt and see how the team responded. All right. It was nothing but positivity, big plays, maximum effort for everyone. Okay. Again, reminds me of the Zach Zenner situation at the University of Michigan, guys, where they went on a run, won a national championship. Don't be surprised if the Detroit Lions do the same. One last time, I still do think we should make a move. My splashy move, this is just me personally. If you guys don't agree with it, that's fine. I want Myles Garrett or a Max Crosby. That's a big splashy move. I am going to explore some other options that maybe aren't as sexy, but a little bit more team friendly. Okay, so that video is coming. Again, I do not want to turn into a trade talk channel or anything like that. I like doing episodes like this where I'm breaking down plays, talking about some game film, talking about some recaps, talking about what needs to happen and some game previews. Those are my types of episodes. We're getting ready for the Minnesota Vikings, guys. Big game, monstrous game. This is a huge division game, 2 juggernauts of teams. I can't wait for it. I think we match up well. I'll get into some stuff later on in the week, guys, but stick around. Thanks for watching. I will be back later with another show. Enjoy the rest of your day.